All right, we're live on Americana Highways. I'm going to wait for a second to get it going, make sure it all works. My name is Stoll Vaughan. I am Czech. Yeah, you can hear me. I'm in Los Angeles. And all right, I see that we're live. I see some hearts popping up. I see Melissa is watching. All right. And so I got a new record out called Desire's Shape. I'll play some songs off of that. Like I said, we're all here in isolation. I've been doing quite a few live streams and it's been fun. And first song I'm going to play tonight is a song called Lowdown. And oh yeah, the headphones are right over there. My sound engineer and videographer is crawling underneath the phone right now. So I put a record out called The Conversation. This song is off of that. It's called Lowdown. Thank you, Americana Highways. Used to walk around here looking down, hanging on, baby, thinking about how I was gonna give my way. Well, I didn't care, I didn't mind. It was hard to be a friend of mine. I was gonna take all I could take. But that's just who I was. If I had you, I wanted more. You met me then, you would've locked your door. 'Cause in my mind it was a waste of time. You thought of love just to feel alive. Felt that for a moment I'd be gone. There was nothing worse, it was a curse to drag you right on through the dirt, leave you broken, feeling alone. But that's just who I was. Didn't give a damn what you were looking for. If you met me then, would've locked your door. I was low, yeah, way low down. I've been on my way up to you, up to you. Where the break of dawn came rushing in. It was dark before, but I saw it again. Helpless, hopeless, lying on the floor. Thought came to me, I must concede that what I've been I can never be. I gotta be just a little bit more. But that was just a start. I was the same as I ever was before. If you met me then, would've locked your door. Well, them years and years, they slip on by. I started opening up my eyes, started knowing what it might take to love. Gotta give it all, gotta give it up, gotta give some more and never judge, and be the rock that they can stand upon. For they would do the same for you, baby, pick you up and carry you through, be the comfort line there in their arms. Well, this is what I understand, honey, this is now just who I am. Something's changed in my heart. So meet me here right now. What I was, I am no more. I've come on up and knock upon your door. I was low, yeah, way low down. Been on my way, oh, my way, yeah, on my way. On up to you, on up to you. righty. Cindy, I saw you chime in there. All right. Thank you guys so much. This is exciting as always. If there is a Venmo, and if you donate to the Venmo, we're going to put that towards Music Cares. And it's different playing shows at your home because you don't have the expensive gasoline, and lack of sleep. Although I always have a lack of sleep. So this next song is called Forgiveness. It's also off my record, The Conversation. And, one of the keys to my life is to stay grateful, is to forgive myself as one and to forgive others as well. So that's what this song is about. Here we go. I got voices in my head, get me up and out of bed. I've been busted and I've been burned. My heart is beating, but you know it hurts. And I can tell you every name, but that'll never change anything. I ain't saying I'll forget it. Oh, their wrongs will ever be right. We're just talking about forgiveness, how it gives you back it gives you back your love. Oh, yeah. I've got ghosts here in my way. Yeah, they haunt me every day. They got reasons and they got plans. Take me out when they get their chance. And I can tell you why they're here. That won't make them disappear. I ain't saying we'll forget it. Oh, their wrongs will ever be right. We're just talking about forgiveness, how it gives you back it gives you back your love. Oh, yeah. And I know it's never easy being torn apart. Forgive to be forgiven, and it'll open up your heart. I ain't saying we'll forget it. All their wrongs will ever be right. We're just talking about forgiveness, how it gives you back your it gives you back your love. Oh, yeah. All righty. That song was called Forgiveness. If there's any guitar players out there, I'm playing an open D. That means D, A, D, F sharp, A, D. I've been writing a lot in that key or that tuning because it just kind of keeps a drone going and it makes life a whole lot easier. But this next song I wrote in standard tuning. Let me take this. This is a tuner. Got to grab that. Put this up here. As you can't, you might not be able to tell. One day I'm going to show my studio, but it's always so messy. But I am in my home studio. I made my last record here. I've done a lot of projects out of here, mostly film stuff, but some of Dwayne Betts' stuff. And I did do some guitar for the North Mississippi All Stars newest record, which that was great. And this next song is a song, if you can't tell, I have Colonel Sanders right here, and above that, which you can't see, is my certificate of being a Kentucky colonel. So this song is called "Weather in Kentucky," and it's about it's kind of about a breakup, and there's something about Kentucky. If you don't like the weather, if you wait a minute, it'll change. So this is a song off my newest record called Desire Shape, and so here it is. Footsteps against dead leaves is all that I can hear. Hope and fear, the cool breeze, and change is already here. Broken up what it was and what we could have been. Yeah, maybe time will be so kind, but I won't wait till then. And if you ask me right now, I'll tell you I'm okay. Like the weather in Kentucky, in a moment that could change. Snow falls on the pines and softly finds its place. Covers up the way you feel until it melts away. Maybe we never knew each other until it was torn down. But the dream of us getting back together is colder than the ground. If you ask me right now, I'm better off today. But like the weather in Kentucky, in a moment that could change. In between thunderstorms, the sun is shining bright. Fishing rods and fishing holes, you know they're always on my mind. Good things that we are, may they carry on. And when I think of you, yeah, here's the truth, I'm glad that you've been gone. If you ask me right now, I might not curse her name. But like the weather in Kentucky, in a moment that could change. Like the weather in Kentucky, baby, in a moment that could change. All right. You know what's amazing about playing on this is, Vicky, I saw you chime in. I get to play for people that it's really hard to make it to their town all the time. So I'm so grateful for technology. And I'm one of those guys that always hates it. So, but I'm really grateful for this time and that we have this opportunity. So anyways, the next song I got is a song that's been in a lot of barroom scenes and a lot of movies and TV shows. And I actually wrote it coming out of a bar room in Indiana in a cold February night at a sports bar I was playing. And if you run around as a singer-songwriter, you play a lot of places you shouldn't play. But it was one of those nights where nobody was listening, and it was really tough. And I came out, and there was a guy making out with a little person, and he had one arm, and so that's how I got the first line of the song, called "A Midget." It says a midget with a pitchfork and a sign saying he's well hung. So if you want to know where that comes from, you can DM me. I'll tell you more. But it's called "All Right," and this is off my second record called "Love Like a Mule," and yeah. So here we go. And I got a Mike Wanchek pick, Cindy, which is part of the John Mellencamp world. That's who was my mentor throughout this whole process, and really at the beginning. And he produced my first 2 records and my last one, The Conversation. And so here it is, playing with a Mike Wanchek pick. Here we go, called "All Right." There's a midget with a pitchfork and a sign saying he's well hung. Lady in the bar room, she's speaking herself in tongue. Preacher on the podium, he's handling a snake. Lord's gonna get you if you don't pay him your way. Are you alright? Oh, are you alright? In order to fit in, yeah, we stand within the crowd. Choirs are singing, boys, I'm getting quite loud. Nobody's listening, nobody ever cares. This is where you come when you gotta be somewhere. Are you alright? Oh, are you alright? Yeah. Keep her in your thoughts at the time of a birth. See what nothing is, you know, and what nothing's ever worth. Watch her stand on picket line, she'll learn to complain. Turn herself in early, go back to where she came. Are you alright? Oh, are you alright? Crowd forming outside, we're chanting a phrase. Come out behind your doors, boys, you gotta stop your evil ways. Preachers arming everyone with gold and with guns. Bribe the fools and shoot the other one. I had a dream that the gold fell on blind eyes. I had a dream that they missed with every shot. You had a dream, woke up dead still in the night, girl. You had a dream, says this all we got. Are you alright? Oh, are you alright? Are you alright? Oh, are you alright? Oh, thank you very much. That song is called "All Right." Hope I'm not blowing out the microphones. Is it all right? My sound engineer over here. Oh, it sounds good. Huh. So anyways, that song was called "All Right." And one of the next song I'm going to play is off my newer record. Enough of this harmonica stuff. The next song I'm going to play is a song called "Desires of Despair." And, oh, such a great song. Thank you, Cindy. You're so sweet. Oh, you can talk. They know you exist in here. I've told them all that you're here. Sounds good, Stoll. Thank you, Andy. You're on fire. Thank you. Oh, man. You got to love it. You got to love it. I love it. It'd be fun if when you played shows, people just screamed the same thing and you could stay focused. It'd be amazing. So this next song is called Desires of Despair. And one of the things, I wrote it about the opiate problem that has been going across for a long time now. But I was trying to help somebody out, and he didn't make it. I'm out here in L.A., and I thought about his mother having to, and she wasn't very capable anyways emotionally, like most mothers that I've met. But I just thought about her having to deal with the situation, and so this song kind of came to me. It's called Desires of Despair. It's off my new record called Desire Shape. Huh, strange. We're from coast to coast, blown by desert wind. On down the highway where the blue skies never end. You'll meet men like me no matter where you go. I'm just trying to stay in front of the darkness that we know. And I'll tell you the truth, I really wanna care, but I'm all wrapped up in desires of despair. That dog comes here every hour and a half. He comes around here to get a pat upon his back. Well, you know I love him, 'cause he won't ever judge. If it was any man I know that you would. And I'll tell you the truth, I really wanna care, but I'm all wrapped up in desires of despair. Blame it on the drugs, you can blame my old man. It's hard to look me in my eyes, that I understand. My mama found me out here, a heart it could not bear. To see the one that you love in desires of despair. In the alleys of our cities, in the bedrooms of our homes. Yeah, we might be surrounded, but we still feel alone. And I'll tell you the truth, I really wanna care, but I'm all wrapped up in desires of despair. Yes, we're all wrapped up in desires of despair. All righty. Thank you so much. Sometimes I'm like, oh, maybe I shouldn't play that song, but there's always somebody out there that needs that song. So I'm grateful that I have it, so I can play it, and I've played it a couple times. One of the first times I wrote it and I played it, I was at the Cumberland Caverns opening for the Almond Betts guys and writing their new record, and I played that song, and I had people coming up to me crying, and I thought, wow. And every time I do play that song, somebody has a story, and so that's for you. And this next jam How are we doing on time? Pretty good? This is an instrumental song called Will of Man. Alrighty, that was called Will of Man. That song was another song altogether, but I was trying to be organized and responsible this time for my record, so I got the record album and everything done. And then I would come back from the road and I would listen to the stuff on the road, and I'd be like, man, that song just doesn't work. And I've always wanted to write an instrumental song for a record, but I've never committed. And when I was younger, one of the ways that I got into interlocking is for my auditions, I would write these instrumental songs. And so it's always been part of my life. And then, so I had this album cover. I had this song called Will of Man that I knew I didn't want to put out with the record. And I just went for it. And I'm really grateful I did. It's got some harmonica stuff in it, if you get the record. Also, there's a Venmo. I'm going to put this up here. There's a Venmo thing on this live stream that what's donated we're going to give to Music Cares. So if you feel the need to donate, please do. This next song, they call this my NBC hit. This was on The Office finale during the wedding scene, which was a big deal, but I didn't watch The Office, so I didn't know it was a big deal. But I found out it was a big deal. And it was sandwiched between November Rain and American Girl. And there was a Bruce Springsteen song in there, and Tom Petty had Favored Nations in his contract. So Guns N' Roses needed a lot of cash. And so they had to pay Tom Petty and Bruce Springsteen, the same that they paid Guns N' Roses, or actually 1 penny more. So I say this is the cheap song that's sandwiched in there, but it's a love song, and it is it's called Meet You in the Middle. And here we go. How am I doing? I got a nod over here for my sound engineer. Broken hearted from the day you were born. Ain't your fault, don't you worry, babe. They'll break you, they will try to drain you. Gotta learn just to turn away. You were born with angels' wings. Look in the mirror, that's all you see. All the things that you want, you know. Gotta love it completely. I'm gonna meet you in the middle of a hurricane. Gonna meet you in the middle of a flood with the boat in the pouring rain. Yes, I'll meet you in the middle of a sad song. I'll meet you anywhere you want to help you carry on, yeah. Don't forget to try to change your plans that you know and understand. See yourself from a point of view. Nobody controls you. You were born with the world in your hands. It can easily slip away. Feeling fragile, but you're more than able. I'm just here to help you see the way. I'm gonna meet you in the middle of a hurricane. I'm gonna meet you in the middle of a flood with the boat in the pouring rain. Yes, I'll meet you in the middle of a sad song. I'll meet you anywhere you want, you know, and help you carry on. 'Cause you were never alone yet, darling. You were never alone. Don't forget to try to steal your laugh. You don't want to go back to that. Coming at you with the fury of lies. Gotta learn just to turn your back. You got so much to give, more than they'll ever know. You were born with angels' wings. Look at the shadow that cast on the floor. Gonna meet you in the middle of a hurricane. Gonna meet you in the middle of a flood with the boat in the pouring rain. Yes, I'll meet you in the middle of a sad song. I'll meet you anywhere you want, you know, and help you carry on. 'Cause you were never alone yet, darling. You were never alone yet, baby. You were never alone yet, darling. You were never alone. Alrighty. I'm going to do one more for you guys. This one's off my new record as well. I got a guitar that's hanging down there that won't let me put that guitar on a stand. Look how long my hair's gotten in this quarantine. This song is the first song off my new record called Desire Shape. It's called Put It Back Together. And it's a meditation on how everything is kind of always changing. Failure drives a driven man to face the things he doesn't understand. Know himself as he is here. against the odds and against the fears, and grace is all he ever finds. In the darkness where there ain't no time, there he makes the case that everything is made to break, so you can put it back together, and you will see it like you've never seen before. You put it back together. Oh yeah. Defeat devours what she was, and the weakness in the things she wants. There with no defense, a whole damn world we're up against, and faith is what she concedes in the silence of her unmet needs. There she makes the claim that everything is made to break, so you can put it back together. Will know it like you've never known before. You put it back together. Oh yeah. Yeah, we all get lost, you know, and it gets real cold. It's hard to find a damn thing when you're buried in a hole. And all your reasons, they don't make sense, and it feels like it's over, but it might just begin. You gotta put it back together. You will hear it like you've never heard before. You put it back together. You will love like you've never loved before, yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you all so much. My name is Stoll Vaughan. Thank you, Americana Highways. Thank you for everybody listening and sending love. I send love towards you. And yeah, let's get through this and get back out on the road. And hopefully I'll be in your town. And thank you again. I love being able to perform these songs to people. So anyways, all right, I'm getting my sound engineer is telling me it's time. So here we go. Bye.